Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. In the last episode we finished one of the steps of our ambition, and I think we're going to speak to another one. We have one more? I guess we have two more. Let's assist the Baroness in her examination into how suns die. She arranges to meet you at her family home, an elegant townhouse on the edge of New Winchester. Tea, port, and an array of biscuits await you in the drawing room. The Baroness helps herself to all three. Let me bring you up to speed. I've been looking into what it would take to kill a sun. We know two local suns have died, that of Albion and that of the Reach. Our dear earnest agitator and I were preparing an autopsy. It acquired a sample of, what would be the term? Post-necrotic celestial tissue? Sun's blood? Anyway, a sample of that from the remains of Albion's sun. That leaves the Reach. Offers you a plate. More biscuits? I was unaware that the Reach's sun was dead. Okay, so why not? They make a change from the awful fungal crackers you have to eat aboard your locomotive. Could we perhaps focus on the dead suns? You feel this is a matter of some gravitas. But there is no sun's corpse in the Reach. Yeah, it's well spotted, she says, toasting you. We'd been looking into that, and I think I know where it ended up. I'll continue to investigate. Sure, why not? Let's take a biscuit. They're good, aren't they? As I was saying, I've ordered some specialised equipment from Portsmouth House. Unfortunately, they've run into complications during development. I've put together some material that should help unstick them. She indicates a trunk of papers and components. But I imagine they'll need more if they're to complete it soon enough. Perhaps you could help. Travel to the Royal Society. Is that back in Albion again? Are we going to Albion? Okay, well, let's go do that, I suppose. We need to grab some stuff, though, before we go. Some crew might be quite nice, actually. 2 to 3 is probably enough. There we go, 2 crew. And we don't really need to repair, but we do need to get ourselves some fuel and supplies. We're going to Albion, so that shouldn't be too bad. At least I think it's Albion. The Royal Society's in Albion, right? Yeah, there it is. So we'll be going from there to there. It's not that far of a trip. Does the Royal Society sell fuel and supplies? They do indeed. Okay, let's grab one and one. Let's overestimate slightly. I guess we'll be heading there. What did our aunt want us to do? The Tomb of the Most Serene Mausoleum. But we could go back there as well while we're in Albion. 2 birds with 1 stone. And let's head off. Albion is down in Port Prosper, so... Do I go to Magdalen's? Let's go to Magdalen's first, actually. Ooh, hang on. Is there a prospect I can do to make some money? I didn't look. Because it wouldn't hurt. The Carillion connection. That's not that helpful. It would be a lot of money for a lot of barrels of unseasoned hours, though. Or explosives to lustrum. Great. So both of those things are kind of out of the way. I suppose Carillion isn't. Will aid the company's war effort? Do I care? I have a lot of barrels of unseasoned hours, right? Still. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it for the sake of the money. Oops. All the wrong buttons. We're going well. It's 1 billion degrees again. I apologise. It's not fun. I was kind of hoping it would cool down, and it did for a while, and then it all went straight back up again, and here we are. Not as bad as it was yesterday, though. Alright, let's undock. Let's go to Carillion. We'll go to Carillion, then we'll go to Magdalen's. We might be able to lower our terror at Carillion. Not quite what I had in mind for this episode, but we do desperately need money, and, well, if I can kind of squeeze it into the places where we already are, it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? I don't think... We still need to find a bat for Mr. Barleycorn. I'm trying to think of other quests we have without going into my quest menu. The quest menu overwhelms me in this game. It always has. What's the easiest way of going here? I guess up this way? Yeah, we'll go up north. That's the shortest route, and I want to try and make this as efficient as possible. I mean, we should make quite a lot of money. Was it 150 sovereigns for... or per can? Can? That's not the right term. Barrel. I don't... We probably should can the barrels, to be honest. Or the hours, because they constantly split. It's incredibly infuriating. My damnable money. The engine's headlights glow like a ghost upon the icy mists. Yes, gotta love this place. All the snow. Oh, I'm also going to apologise if you can hear traffic. Yeah, the window's open. I don't think you can really hear it. Headphone users might be able to hear it, but I think my my microphone gate and stuff should cut it all out, but I apologise anyway. I don't like having it in my recordings, but sometimes I don't have much of a choice. Assuming I don't want to, like, boil to death. Should be right here. From Carillion, what's the quickest way? I guess we'll just go straight down past the rat to Port Prosper. Oh, I guess if I want to go to Magdalen's, though, I kind of got to cross over to the other side of the Reach. Yikes. I haven't planned this very well, have I? We're doing it for the money. That's all I care about, money. Simple. Okay, going the wrong way. There's a joke in there somewhere about memberships and stuff, but you know. I do like money. Right, here we are. We still haven't finished Carillion. So many like little threads that I've not finished. I'm trying to focus down on like the big thread at the moment. I want to get more into the truth, because it's very interesting. Let's go to the overgrown shrine. Let's contemplate the statue. Get my terror to fall here. Shops Bazaar. 750 sovereigns, not bad, and we gained some fortunes with the stovepipes. The Dakites don't like us, but oh, who cares? They'll get over it. Order nectars. Let's just keep moving. Don't want to waste too much time. So the question is, do I go to Magdalen's to get rid of that nightmare? I might as well. I know me. If I don't do it, I'll regret it, because we'll end up... It's only one nightmare, though. There's an argument to be said that I still have another 2. You don't really want to get to maximum nightmares. If I remember correctly, things get a bit weird when you get to maximum nightmares. I don't think I've ever actually done it, though. Because I live in constant fear of losing my mind, in-game and in reality. Hello, Takati. The old Izuka? What a great name. I have seen that, have I talked about this in an episode already, that Failbetter are releasing a new game? I think I have. But I'm quite excited for it, it looks interesting. It's set in, it's got like British folklore, and everyone knows that I'm a massive sucker for British folklore. But it's a farming sim, effectively. And I'm not a huge farming sim player, but I might be able to be roped in with a good bit of British folklore. And it's Failbetter, so like, you know, I like 99% of everything Failbetter's ever made. The only game that I struggled with slightly was Mask of the Rose, but that was more for the fact that I kind of screwed up my own playthrough, as I've said many times. It wasn't really the game's fault. It kind of was that it let me do it, but it also, you know. I wasn't really in it for the romance. Playing a romance game and not being in it for the romance kind of defeats the point. I'll be honest. I think I was supposed to be flirting with everyone and, you know, developing relationships with all the characters and stuff, and I'm just like, no, show me more information about London. I just want to know about post-collapse London. That's all I care about. I'm in this for the lore. With my circular glasses and big notebook. Alas, it was still enjoyable. It's going to be weird playing a Failbetter game that isn't set in the Fallen London universe. And I feel like they could have got away with making the game in the Fallen London universe. I mean, you could have like a farming sim in the Fallen London universe, but I guess maybe they're trying to break away, gain more IPs and stuff, which kind of makes sense. In this day and age, it never hurts to have multiple IPs, I suppose. The biggest upsetment is there's no cannibalism in it. That's the whole point of Failbetter games, isn't it? Kind of goes against the whole reason to play the games, obviously. No, I'll be keeping my eye out for it, and I will probably play it on the channel. Could be fun. I mean, there's no probably about it. I will play it on the channel. Because it'll be new and interesting, and I like doing new and interesting things, believe it or not. He says, being a few hundred episodes into a Sunless Skies series. But don't worry, there is one series that may actually end up being longer than Sunless Skies, and that's Pathfinder, because Pathfinder is going on forever. Never ending. We're not even in Act 2 yet, and it's like 30 episodes. But it is a very fantastic series if you haven't seen it. It's mostly me reading a lot, so it kind of fits. Kind of fits the theme of the channel. My Magdalene's is up here. Let's not crash. Oh, that's a marauder. Hello. There we go. Nice and easy. Let's seek unusual items. We might be able to use these at Magdalene's. It's probably going to be Silence Tube Gossip. It is indeed. I am starting to sweat. Oh no, I guess my PC is making this room warm. Fantastic. Wonderful. God, what I'd do for an air conditioning unit. I swear to God, all my episodes are turning into is me moaning about hot weather. It's hard to think of things to talk about when I'm melting. Oh no. The ceiling fan's on, which is more than a lot of British people have. Ceiling fans are not common in the UK. They should be, but they're not. An opportunity offered to trade for their supplies. Surplus of seeds, sorry. No, let's just eat our fill, reduce our terror slightly. Yeah, it's one of the best things I ever bought. The ceiling fan. I can see why Europeans have them so much. They make night and day difference on days like this. Because it just keeps that air moving. And it's the whole room rather than just like, you know, a desktop fan. Which, don't get me wrong, better than nothing. But you can definitely do better. Okay, Magdalene's. An opportunity? A mining vessel? Let's treat our nightmares. What do we need for this? Ooh, a moment of inspiration. Ooh, okay, never mind. Let's not do that. I want to keep that moment of inspiration. So while I'm here, I guess I will treat my terror. Let's get a treatment for loneliness. Costs a savage secret. He smiles, the practiced smile of an old friend, offering comfort for their comrade's predictable misdeeds. That's my specialty. When I'm on duty in the chambers, he begins to hum the tune of a popular ballad of a signaller, falling from his locomotive, unnoticed by his captain, and drifting cold in the dark. This way. Do keep up. The attendant holds up a candle before 4 doors of mirrored glass. All of our staff are available today. Each has their own specialty. Their names are not yours to know, only their craft. Let's go with a very boring individual. Why not? You remember the gentleman from when you passed him in New Winchester. He had accosted you with the newspaper and an invitation to assist him with the crossword. He had many regrettable political opinions. He is here now. And oh look, he's brought the crossword, dated from that very day. He smiles eagerly as he hands you a sharpened pencil. What a lovely man. I'm assuming this is just buy hours. It's a good price, but I don't need it. Let's go to the keepsake market. And let's spend the 50 to while away some time. Briefly without terror. Okay, so it was worth coming here, I think. Now we go to Port Prospero. Do I buy some fuel? I don't think I do. Hopefully we can actually get to the Royal Society in this episode. It would be nice. I suppose there is an argument for me cutting out all of this tedious back and forth, but I'm afraid I just... It's a key component of the episode, I don't care what people say. Who wouldn't want a madman rambling in a heat delirium haze playing a game about eating people in space? It's just, you know, a unique experience at best. Plus side, the cars have stopped driving past the house. I think I'm going to need to put the fan onto a higher speed though. Good God. This is rough. I mean, I complain about the UK right now. It's probably like 26? It's about 28 in this room, because this room is like small, insulated. It's got me in it and it's got my PC in it. But I do feel sorry for people in Europe and people who are dealing with like 40-degree heat right now. It's not so bad if you have air conditioning, but if you don't have air conditioning, it is genuinely hell, and you have my sympathy. Oh god, it's these guys again. Let's trade some Salon stewed gossip for supplies. Free supplies, we've got lots of Salon stewed gossip. Because of all the marauders we've been killing, so... A free box of Frungle crackers is nothing to go sniff your nose at. Weirdly, a lack of things trying to kill us. Of course, we had the Marauder, but the Marauder doesn't seem to have been a threat. And there's nothing else. I am also weirdly finding loads of stuff, which is just without using the bat, which is kind of rare. Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Really? I really hope this doesn't piss off the monitor. Damn it. The monitor is fighting a cantankerous right now. Got him. I don't think he cares. The massive guns of the Dreadnought have finally fallen silent. Alright, what do we got? Raid the hold. The Dreadnoughts are the bane of smugglers. We can get some unusual cargo. Rummage in the kitchens. Or raid the engine's lockbox. It sits on the captain's desk, heavy as a miser's heart. Let's do that. Oh, is it just sovereigns? Inside, after some deft work with the bolt cutters, are a series of documents. Crisp, white, ministry-stamped documents. Some are promissory notes, exchangeable in all reputable ports in the skies. Another is an invitation to the eternal masque on Purderance, where London's finest dwell within a single day. Nice. Oops, that's not the WASD. Oh god, we almost crashed. Apparently there's a lot of stuff down there. Bloody Dreadnought. He shot me as well. It's almost like the company doesn't like me because of all the underhanded rubbish I was doing with the tactics. Do I dock at... I think I need to buy some fuel, so yeah, I'm going to dock at Port Prosper real quick. Yeah, just go straight. Any bargains here? Caddies of dried tea? I'm good. Let's buy ourselves 2 and 2. And keep going. I didn't bring barrels of unseasoned hours to travel through the bloody gate, did I? Ha! Is this going to cost me 200 sovereigns? I mean, we can afford it, it's just mildly annoying. Present myself to customs. Obviously, nothing to declare because I'm not a filthy smuggler. Turn to the wilderness. First class. I have 6 ministry stamp permits. Ah, you know what? Let's travel in style. I'm still waiting for the burrow below to just mysteriously eat my engine halfway through transit. Bound to happen eventually. Okay. Here we are. So we need to go to the Royal Society. I'm also going to check in. Not right now, but we're going to go to Dusking's Deep before we leave. I want to drop off all my bronze wood that I've picked up. See if we can advance that. My weird obsession. My captain's obsession. Yes, not me. We will build the gate. We shall travel among the stars. And we will smuggle tons and tons of illegal substances from Albion to Eleutheria. Yep, that's totally what we're doing it for. No other reason. You'd think it would be for altruistic reasons, but no, I just want a back door into the smuggling routes here. Think of all the money we could make. Do curators spawn in Albion? I don't think they do, even though I feel like it would make sense. I think it's mostly just nasty stuff. Wait, is this the right way? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, we'll go all the way down here, and then we'll just go right there. Oh, there comes an ambulance. Oh dear. Oh, fantastic. I don't think my microphone picked it up. Fantastic. Just very loud sirens. There's a lot of ambulances in the UK right now. Turns out when you increase the temperature of the UK, people start dying. It is not good. Just gotta keep hydrated. Make sure you don't overexert yourself. That's the main thing with being too hot. Try and find air-conditioned buildings if you live close to them, I suppose. That's one thing I do miss about having a full-time job. The office I used to work in had air conditioning. Fantastic. I miss it dearly. I don't miss the job, just the air conditioning. Oh no. No, we don't have that many air-conditioned places. I suppose you could go to shops and stuff. A lot of like big supermarkets are obviously all air-conditioned. Yeah, a lot of offices are. It's just private residences that we don't really have air conditioning. Of course, some people have air conditioning in the UK. It's just incredibly rare. And there's an argument that we should all, you know, by now we probably should have learned to just install air conditioning in our houses. But it's so prohibitively expensive. For something that you only use once or twice a year when the temperatures get absolutely crazy, it's really hard to justify. Like, don't get me wrong. If I had it, I'd probably use it all the time because Having a room at a set temperature is just lovely. Except, of course, the electricity costs of such a thing are ridiculously expensive as well. The side note. Here we are. We are at the Royal Society. We still got enough time in the episode here to actually do what we need to do here, hopefully. I really hope I didn't have to pick up the box. Wouldn't that be funny? Get here and find out that I don't actually have the box in my inventory. Or that I'm supposed to go somewhere else before I go to the Royal Society because I didn't check the objective, I just read the text. Lullius in Verba? Wonders a crewman. Don't take our word for it. Squeaks a rat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Almost smashed into the side of Airy House. I still need to get all the special items from the labs here. I guess I go to the Royal Society? Introduce myself. I guess this is the first time this captain's been here. The mellifluous president greets you. Report. Uh-oh, this doesn't seem good. Let me check the actual quest objective. Would have been at the top, right? Yeah, ambition, truth. Travel to the Royal Society and talk to the energetic mechanic about the Baroness's equipment. Right, okay, so that is in Portsmouth House? Are you the energetic? There we go. Inquire after the plucky Baroness's commission and deliver the trunk of research, material and helpful suggestions she provided. This is a singularly challenging commission. The energetic mechanic picks through the contents of the trunk. I suppose some of this might come in useful, but the conditions the device is supposed to endure are extreme, and whoever is going to be inside it doesn't want us to get this wrong. They scratch their head. The sigils on the diving suit shiver. Any further assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Accumulate enough experimental modifications to complete the Baroness's equipment. Oh no. How much do I need? $10. I have 5. I have a crate of carefully packed munitions. Where did I get that from? I mean, that'll increase it by 1. Oh, I could give them a condemned experiment. I have 3 of them. That would increase our experimental modifications by 5. How many otherworldly artifacts do we have? Oh, let's just give them 3 otherworldly artifacts. A rattle, sudden crack, an unfortunate tinkling. I'll just put this down over there, shall I? Yes. Anything give me +3? Oh, an uncanny specimen. I have... Oh, I give them 3 of them, huh? How many do I have? 12? I do? Oh, so it's just giving them, instead of giving them 1, it's giving them 3. You know what? Sure. The energetic mechanic smiles happily. That's set! What fun! They gather up your specimens and whisk them away. Albert, they call. It's time! Your specimens are disappeared through a reinforced set of doors. What are you doing with those, huh? Ah, here we go. Collect the Baroness's mysterious equipment. Thanks to your contributions, the work is complete. The energetic mechanic beams as a group of straining engineers wheel it in. It looks like a bathysphere, a large globe of iron and bronzewood, just big enough to hold 2 people who are prepared to be extremely candid with one another. It has countless layers of plating and reinforcement, and its surface is engraved with luminous sigils. There is an attached crane and cable. The sigils were my own addition, the mechanic confides. They roughly translate as an inexorable return to the point at which one began. Whatever you're going into, they should increase the odds of getting out again. You have the Bathysphere loaded into your engine. And we have to go take that back to London, I imagine. Fantastic. I am getting flashbacks to the Fallen London Evolution storyline where I had to go inside of a bathysphere and it didn't end well. I'm pretty sure I died. Oh no. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. But I do think we're at the end of this episode. I apologise. Didn't achieve much. We did get the bathysphere. That is the goal of the episode at least. And we shall have a look around Albion in the next episode. I want to go and do the Arts storyline, and we shall also go and drop off Bronzewood at Dusking's Deep. So I'm going to thank you all very much for being here. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members of the channel and the coffee supporters. It really does mean the world to me. And as always, we'll see you next time.